This is the Coolpad Note 3, the phone with 3 gigs of RAM and a fingerprint scanner that comes for a price tag of just 9000 rupees. For those who don't know about Coolpad, it's a Chinese OEM that came with the Dazen 1 and X7 earlier this year. But the Coolpad Note 3 might have disrupted the Indian market by offering features that no other manufacturer offers at this price. I'm Prajot from Techno World and this is my review of the Coolpad Note 3. If you have watched my hands-on from the event, you know that I was really excited about this phone. Let's start from the usual build and design. The white back, which unfortunately is the only color available, is made out of soft plastic, which the company calls baby skin. And it really feels good in your hand. To the sides there is a plastic rail going on that is touted to look like metal. I just wish the back was a little more curved for a better grip, but I'm just nitpicking. That soft touch back panel comes off and reveals the non-removable 3000 mAh battery, 2 SIM card slots which are so common in India that I don't even feel the need to mention it in my future reviews, and there is 4G LTE support too. The phone comes with 16 gigs of flash storage with an option to expand via micro SD up to 64GB. The capacitive buttons below the 5.5-inch 720p IPS display are sadly not backlit, and I wish the recent apps and back button were swapped. The power and volume button are also white, which looks great. Up top we have a 3.5mm audio jack, and at the bottom we have a micro USB port and a microphone. The display is sharp, and comparing it with the 1080p panel of the Zenfone 2 Deluxe, call me blind or what, but my eyes can't differentiate between them. And in some ways the Note 3's display looks better. But there's a black border around the display which gives an illusion of an edge-to-edge display when the phone is turned off, and it all depends on you whether you like it or not. I personally don't like it. Looking beneath the surface, it takes its power from a MediaTek MT6753 octa-core CPU clocked at 1.3 GHz with Mali T720 GPU with 3 gigs of RAM at just 9000 rupees. Now that's a lot. On to the software. It's running Android 5.1 with Coolpad's custom skin called CoolUI 6.0. It is up to the user to have an app drawer or not. There are a lot of screen-off gestures similar to what we have seen on Zen UI. It has a few themes available to customize the look and feel, and one of the best things about the software is multi-window, which supports every app. You can run 2 apps simultaneously and it works flawlessly. Every 5.5-inch and above phone should have the multi-window feature. I found no issues with performance, multitasking is great, games run smooth. There is double tap to wake, which I don't use often because touching the fingerprint scanner unlocks the device. The fingerprint scanner is not a button that can be pressed but is a touch sensitive button. I really like the placement of the fingerprint scanner as it's the resting position of your index finger. And I think phones having 5.5-inch and above form factors should have it on the back, and anything below that should be on the front. You can add up to 5 fingerprints to unlock your device, and the fingerprint scanner is quite accurate, works most of the times, you just have to place your finger right. You can even unlock apps with your fingerprint. To the back there is a speaker which is weak and I'm not too impressed with it, and there is a 13 megapixel camera module which snaps good images in good lighting conditions. I'm not too impressed with the camera as the images are grainy sometimes and don't retain a lot of detail. The camera software is basic, there is photo and video mode, and there is a pro mode which lets you change the ISO and exposure, and the story with video mode is similar. I'll stop speaking for a moment and let you watch the image and video samples. You can even tap the fingerprint scanner to snap an image, and the shutter speed is really fast. The front 5 megapixel sensor is okay, gets the job done. I wish it was just wide angle. So moving over to the last part, that is the battery life. It has a 3000 mAh non-removable battery which served me really well with 5 to 6 hours of screen on time during my 10-day review period. but it takes a lot of time to charge this battery. So should you buy the new Coolpad Note 3? Definitely yes. It offers performance that no other phone can match at this price point. It sold 15,000 units under 5 minutes in the first flash sale. So head over to amazon.in and register for the next flash sale. And I'll say this is the best phone under 15,000 rupees right now. So this was my take on the Coolpad Note 3. If you want a more detailed review with more camera samples and battery stats, head over to technoworld.com. That's Technoworld with another D at the end as the channel name. The written review will be available soon and link will be in the description. Thanks for watching everyone and have a great day.